takes him into double figures. That's gone high in the air. Oh, he's put it down.
He wasn't in very good position to take that. I think he misjudged it.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Duffy to begin a new over. There it goes. Looks in good form out there.
Beautifully played. Head over the ball, weight forward, a textbook shot.
He smashed that one right out of the ground.
It doesn't really matter if it goes in the air if you hit it that far.
That's racing away for four. Jaya Surya has now moved into the 20s. Jaya Surya is now facing. And six. Jaya Surya absolutely smashed that for six.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the ball sail over the fence.
Safely taken by Campbell. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Dillon bowled the last of his allotted overs. That's the first boundary for Gunawardene. That could be a very painful blow.
Excellent bowling. The batsman looked to be in trouble with the short ball.
There it goes. Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
He smashed that a long way. Great to watch for the neutral, but the bowler won't be too happy.
The score is now 1 for 41. That's gone high in the air. Gunawardene moves into double figures with those runs. He looked as if he was home to me. 7 overs are left for Sri Lanka. Duffy to bowl the last of his allotted overs. There's a mix-up with the batsman. That might be out. It is. So then, that's the end of Atapattu. That's straight up in the air, and he's got away with it. That's a lovely way to get off the mark. Cuffy at the start of his run-up. McLean couldn't quite reach it. There's a mix-up with the batsman. That really is a suicidal run-out. A very good over. Only one off it in the end. Here comes the first change in the bowling. That's cleared the infield. Looks in good form out there.
What a good placement. No one at home, over the top before.
It's high in the air. Oh. De Silva is now on strike. That's the end of the fifth over. We're about to see a change in the bowling. King to bowl to Gunawardena. That's straight up in the air, and he's got away with it. De Silva waiting at the striker's end. King to bowl to De Silva. That's the first boundary for De Silva. That's racing away for four. That was a shot straight out of the coaching manual.
That was good batting. He picked his spot, didn't try to smash it, just stroked it through the gap.
Stopped by Duffy. There's a mix-up with the batsman. That might be out. It is. 4 overs are left in the innings. There's a mix-up with the batsman. That really is a suicidal run-out. Over pitch and driven for 4. That's the first boundary for Hunter. Oh, he's put it down. That's straight up in the air. Fantastic work from Powell. King to bowl the last of his allotted overs. King was unlucky there, well taken by Jacobs. He's gone for a duck. Messina awaits his first ball. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Powell couldn't quite reach it. That's the first runs of the day for Messina. King to Dilshan. A very good over. Only one offered in the end. There's a change in the bowling with the off-spin of Cooper. That's the first boundary for Dilshan. Cooper has got him. Thus, facing his first ball. That's the first boundary for Buss. We're going to see the off-spin of Samuels. The bowler won't like that one little bit.
Great strike. It looked like six the moment he struck it.
Messina facing. Well played, but the fielder will cut that one off. He looked as if he was home to me. Well bowled. Thus, waiting at the striker's end. That clattered into the boards.
That was good batting. He picked his spot, didn't try to smash it, just stroked it through the gap.
At the end of the innings, Sri Lanka have scored 8 for 83. That's the end of the 5th over. We're about to see a change in the bowling. The required run rate has crept up to around 9.5 and over. That was an athletic stop by the keeper. Literally to bowl to Hines. Great shot by Hines. He picked the length quickly with that one.
Well, that sends an early message to the bowlers, and they need to keep it tight.
Comfortably held by Jayasuriya. Chanderpaul facing his first ball. Muralidharan to Chanderpaul. That's the first runs of the day for Chanderpaul. 42 runs required. Four overs are left for West Indies. Dilshan to begin a new over. The required run rate is looking more and more out of reach here. Not timed perfectly, but they'll get some runs anyway. Arnold out at long on. He looked as if he was home to me. Dilshan at the start of his run-up. Well played, but the fielder will cut that one off. West Indies have taken their total on to 1 for 45. He didn't quite get hold of that one properly. Campbell moves into double figures with those runs. The batsmen are in trouble here. Dilshan at the start of his run-up. Just beat the fielder to the rope. Oh, that really was a super stroke.
Great shot. That seemed to rocket to the boundary.
Dilshan to bowl to Campbell. So to sum up then, Sri Lanka win by 23 runs.